What does insane ragdoll physics, being buried alive, bootlegging, selling real estate, maids, a spinny shark, car parking, and pink men have in common? One developer and an impressively cursed collection.
Help me out, buddy. The cops are coming to check me, and I've got a lot of alcohol in here.
Geekon are one of those many studios that pump out games faster than the taxman can keep books. I've played 8 of their games, starting with their first, Parking Tycoon, a game that, get this right, is all about parking, and the occasional paranormal experience. What is that? Whoa! Come on, man, just land! Just, what are you doing? Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah. Confused? I bet. Get out of here, man. The moment I jumped into this game, past the AI-generated loading screen, I was instantly hooked.
This city has always had a problem with places where you can leave your car without paying a fine. I'm going to solve that problem and make some money at the same time. Cool. So basically, right, this is a job sim, and we're going to clean up this park, rinse people of their money, and hope to dear God things don't get too weird. With 13 hours under my belt, I can tell you right now that I'm a professional when it comes to this game. First, you break into your office, jump online, open a parking space, buy some white paint, wait for the delivery driver to ignore any and all pedestrians, attack said pedestrians with no effect, and with the paint, mark your territory. All right. We're waiting for our first clients.
Then with that come the customers. Reputation is everything in this game, and with customers comes trash. Trash reduces said reputation, and you need to increase reputation to level up so that you can unlock new stuff. If you think that customers throwing bottles on the floor the moment they get out of their car is annoying, wait till you get to level 4 and install vending machines. It's insane. I'm so glad none of this has physics. There are many vandals in this world, and for the sake of your reputation, you must stop them.
Hey, get the hell out of here!
The most common are these guys who will try their hardest to tag your property. Oh no, he's done satanic shit now. Obviously, heresy is never good for business, it just reduces reputation, but thankfully vandals always come back to the same spot, so it's not like they're too difficult to deal with. Now, unless you circle the entire park with fences, they'll always come to this point and just sort of TP through. What was the point in having a fence if you could just zap right through it? Not even making the extra inch to go around. And that guy right there, by the way, is a carjacker. You'll know one's in your park when you hear a car going off. And if you fail to stop them, they'll take the car door for some reason and run away with it. You can't even hit them to take it off of them, they're just gone, leaving you to deal with the consequences. Oh shit, okay. I could pay you 600. Oh, I can't get rid of it. Uh-oh. Okay. Get out of here. Okay, no. Right, fine. Money. You still open the door. Wow. With higher reputation comes better things to decorate your park with. Decoration not only increases reputation, but also the value of each spot. At first, I took great care. It's amazing. Look at that. Pretty sure that should be illegal. But when I got to the DLC later, I realized the true meaning of bush supremacy. I don't know where I was going to take that, but hey, I want to explain something real quick. The reason why some of the footage may look a bit like this is because I messed up whilst recording this game. Don't worry, the other ones are fine, but as an apology, here's some car physics. What's going on? Like, what is this? Can you not get in? It's just stopped. Nothing happened. Nothing happened, man. Just disappeared. No. You can't do that. You can't. No. That's a customer. They're gone. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. What? And he's just walking off. Oh my God. Why is it? I can't even get words out of my mouth. Things are just broken. The dev's choice to give you a delete tool is a genius solution. As for example, when a car naturally leaves with another car on top of it, you may end up with traffic, because the car that drove away despawned, and the one that was taking a ride is still technically in the park. But of course, that's not a problem, because resolving said traffic is a breeze when you have a gun. So is employment, somehow. I'm trying to connect the next bit. You can employ people is what I'm trying to say. When you reach level 3, you unlock the porter, which is basically a person who takes money from customers and gets a very small percentage of that back. And due to unknown circumstances, he just one day turned into an automatic barrier. The exact moment I made it to level 5. I can fire my porter. We've cut down on costs. We're now automatic. Does it work? It works. We don't need a porter. You can also hire a security guard, by the way, who is helpful sometimes. Whoa. It worked! Security guy is doing his job. One thing I really like in this game is that hiring is done in shifts, which is cool, but unfortunately you can only hire one of each. And for security's sake, that becomes a nightmare, because as the park gets larger, so does his patrol path. No! Oh man, somebody stole the car door. God damn, what happened? And not only did that become an issue, but I'm pretty sure it just broke at some point. I mean, these guys never went home. I don't even need to really say much about this. But like, yeah. But you know who's really good at their job? The trash man. Look at him go, picking up all that stuff. A true force of nature against the relentless hordes of customers who keep getting stuck at the admittedly poorly placed vending machines. Anyway, there's a decent set of things to look forward to when upgrading the park. Yay, I did it. I got a sidewalk. Oh my god, it's disgusting. A food truck with the same NPC who knocked me out because I drank his beer on a train once is one of them. There we go, back to back, brothers in arms. With arms. Why is she standing there? Clearly, a little bit of optimization is needed. But, she got her dog. She's happy. Not only can you unlock more expensive decorations to further extort customers, but you can also upgrade the office from slum to premium real estate. There's no benefit to doing so besides increasing your reputation, but at least finally I can sleep in peace. Of course, when sleeping in a car park, you can only get a good night's sleep if you have security, and not just a security man, but also CCTV. The best part about these things in this game is that you get a little TV in your office, and it's just a still image. It's not even showing me the right thing. I kid you not, it's just showing me whatever. It doesn't even work like a live feed, it's just useless. When you upgrade parking spaces to have covers, you also can't see anything. Speaking about covers, by the way, when you get the second floor, you might end up putting 2 and 2 together. Why'd you need this? Why'd you need this? Nothing's gonna shit on your car, you don't need it. And with the second floor installed, of course, comes more parking chaos. Oh no. Christ, I need a traffic warden. Stop running in. Like, why would you go into people? Oh my, this is actually the... I wish I didn't invest. You alright?
I've got to keep an eye on business.
Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely thought somebody hacked my game. Like, this was actually an open lobby or something like that. After hours of doing a lot of the same thing, unlocking all of the upgrades and store items, including the basement level, which I honestly couldn't be asked to fill out, I finally realized that this was pretty much it. I realized that this was one of those okay games you'd binge in a day and then put down forever. But of course, I couldn't put it down just yet, because they have a DLC where you can open up a car park on the beach. What the fuck are they doing? Literally, the worst thing about the beach DLC is that you can't even walk on the beach. If you try, then you're met with an invisible wall and your guy just says,
I've got to keep an eye on business.
Don't get me wrong, it is cool that you can have a surfboard rental. It does add something new to the game, but besides placing different colored boards, there's really not too much to it. Now, minus all the bush placement, the only thing I had to look forward to was the auto park. A place that allows you to buy these machines that stack cars. They can go pretty high and they're kind of cool, but by the time you get to this point, there's nothing really left to unlock or look forward to besides making more money. So before giving it all up, I took a ride on the auto park, made it to the top, and looked out across this tiny island. Then a strange thought came to mind. What would it be like if I was buried alive?
Okay, last thing I remember, I had a bachelor party, and we got pretty wasted, and then...
Jack! Thank God! Please, get me out of here!
Hannah! Honey, where are you?
Jack, it's so dark and scary in here.
Hannah, can you hear me? Fuck!
This is Buried Alive, and we're buried alive currently with a knife stuck in our leg. With this knife, in a point and click fashion, you need to use it to push some nails out so you don't hurt your hand. Why are you holding it like that? Why would you... Oh man, there's no logic here. It's also very dark in here, and thankfully being a smoker helps, as you have a lighter to look around with. However, using it for too long creates a shortage of oxygen. But that isn't an issue for too long. This is so disorientating, but I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Look through the hole. Hands.
I need something longer here.
Oh cool, I've got wood.
Is anyone there? Can anyone hear me?
That's like the last thing you do in a situation like this. You don't just shout out, "Can anyone hear me?" Because then you get creepy music like that. Out of the buried and into the crypt, I quickly got to grips with the controls and found a note introducing the main villain, who has basically taken my fiance and tells me to look for some Frederick Simmons.
Who the fuck is Frederick Simmons?
Exactly what I'm thinking. Now, with there being a skull-shaped hole in this wall, I assumed that Fred may not be alive. And thankfully, it didn't take too long to find him.
Ow! Shit, what the hell is that?
Am I good? Hey, actually, there are skulls here.
That skull is smashed. Just what I need.
With Fred in hand and a ladder created by pulling stones out of a wall, I got out, placed his skull, opened a secret room, and with a key in sight, I think it's worth giving some context to the lore. You see, besides some paranoid boomers later, we're not dealing with anything supernatural. The whole concept is that we're simply a part of some psycho's escape room fantasy. The notes you'll find littered around are written by him. And his whole thing is about true love to his twisted standards. True love that he learned from his own father. That sounds really weird. Who knocked out their own wife out of pure jealousy. The same father requested that he be buried alive with his wife by his own son, the psychopath. It's a bit weird, a bit messed up, but actually makes for a pretty interesting origin story. Anyway, with this key, I opened a gate, found a crowbar, and a hole.
Shit, I can't reach. I need to find something to cling to.
It may be an AI voice, but this is a nice way to give a player a hint. And after smashing a few barrels and opening some coffins, it didn't take me too long to find a hook and a rope to combine together to get out of here. Now get up. There you go. Find the grave of Frederick Simmons. And I've lost my stuff for some reason. Jack, don't get caught by the cemetery keeper. He's got some kind of senile dementia or something. I pissed him off a little with my frequent appearances. And now he's on the edge. There he is, look. Oh my god, it's him!
Stop right there!
From out of the crypt and into the graveyard, we discover the true origin of the carjacker. I can see why he resorted to crime. Poor guy got pranked by some knobhead, and we're only making it worse.
Hey, stop right there!
Thankfully, he's not too much of an issue to deal with. You can easily take the high ground or just outrun the guy thanks to his poor cardio. The guy's coughing at me. He's got that Gen Alpha kind of cough and I don't like it. But in this graveyard is where the game starts to show some promise. Because I found a gate that leads to where my fiance is apparently buried, but of course we need a key to open it. Thankfully though, there's a note telling us to look for some black screaming thing. And looking up, the hint was clear.
Got it. Something fell down. I need to find it.
You have no idea how hard it was for me to catch that fucking crow and stick a key in it. I hope you went through a lot of trouble to bring it down too. Otherwise, why else are we here? For the sake of love, come on, hurry to Hannah. She may still be breathing. I hope she is, because I'll be pissed off if she isn't. I've played quite a few key hunting type horrors before, and that was actually pretty creative compared to what I'm used to on this channel. With the key, I unlocked the gate and found the correct grave, but it turns out I needed a shovel to dig faster.
This is taking too long. I need to find a shovel.
Which is kind of funny considering that there's no time limit here. I mean, I was just milling about for ages trying to find the shovel. Oh, what's this? Look at that. Thinking it would be somewhere special, only for it to logically be behind the groundkeeper's shed. And inside his shed is also a locked locker that required a code. Above is a lockpick, and I used it to open a drawer. There's this little time-based mini game included, and once unlocked, you'll find a photo inside with the code on the back. After using this code on the padlock, I can open the locker, and inside the locker are some bolt cutters. With both this and the shovel in hand, it's now time to save the day. Or is it?
What do you want from me?
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you. Have you seen Hannah? Do you know where she is?
I don't know any Hannah. I'm Sarah. I was at home, and then the doorbell rang. There was a man I didn't know, and he was smiling strangely. And then... shit. It's all a blur.
Let's go. We have to get out of here.
That's my car! Hey, you should take a look at it.
Ah! What the hell?
Oh, here we go. I should have known.
It's nothing personal, Jackie.
Having a plot twist in a game like this was surprising to say the least. Not so much the twist itself, but the idea of just having one. Anyway, after struggling out of a car, we're now in the next escape room, the garage. Of course, I went straight for the door, only to turn around to a note mocking me about doing that and suggesting that I should probably try moving things around. So that's what I did. I threw shit everywhere and eventually I found a key under a mat. With said key, I opened a locker and found a screwdriver inside. Then while trying to figure out what to do with said screwdriver, my guy says,
"How do I turn on the damn lamp?"
Actually, that's a good point. I didn't even look for light switches. So I turned on the lights and, hey, look, it's a code.
354. I've seen these numbers around here somewhere before.
Ah, aha. All right. You know, this is cool. I thought this was just like part of the set piece, but no. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I like it. This might have just been some asset pack included stuff, but honestly, I wasn't expecting that level of detail. I wouldn't even expect that kind of stuff in a AAA game. Look at that street. Just a chunk of road right there, man.
Gotta stop drinking beer at night.
Oh god. It's an alcoholic.
Where did I...
I'm sure I've lost my mind. There's no one here.
Yeah, I'm not here, man.
Hey, who's there?
Right.
Without warning.
Very quickly, this game turned into a hide-and-seek experience. In my second attempt, I managed to get into the shower and hide from the shotgun guy. And in there, I discovered a note referring to these delusional people as burhers, and that a candlestick should do the trick in neutralizing this disturbed foe. Don't worry about...
Where did I put my sleeping pills?
Gotta stop drinking beer at night.
Oh god. I actually found her much needed sleeping pills in this room, and I did make an attempt to be civilized in this dispute.
What the hell is this? Am I crazy or is there someone here? Michael, you act. I'm sure I've lost my mind.
So dry.
There's no one here.
Frederick! There's a man breaking into our house.
Hello?
Wait,
Lindsay?
what? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is that you making noise over there?
It is.
Hello? Hey, who's there? I'm armed. I'll shoot without warning.
There's a man breaking into our house.
Gotta stop drinking beer at night.
Frederick!
Go to sleep. You didn't need the pills. With those guys sorted out, I was now free to roam this house freely. Now, in one of the rooms, there's this whole AI-generated lore dump where you basically learn that the kidnapper, this psychopath, was adopted, and that they've been eyeing up your girl for quite a while in rather creepy ways. The whole point in giving you an escape route is to give you a chance to prove yourself, and earlier, you're even challenged to a duel. All of this is just to see how far you'll go for true love. Now, to move things along, the rest of the house isn't really complicated. You'll find this safe that requires a code, and said code is found downstairs on a painting. Inside the safe is another note hinting that the key is buried alive somewhere in the house. So with that information, I just started smashing pots, and hey look, a key. Do you know what rhymes with key? Monkey. Monkey on TV. The front door is open now. Can you use that? No? Back door? Yeah. I think this is the way I've got to go. Let's get a stick. Ah, okay, this is the one. I think it's time to fight this guy.
Well, well, well. Look who found his way. Honestly, Jack, I didn't think you'd make it here before dawn.
Where's Hannah?
Huh, straight to the point. Well, Hannah's inside next to me. Her place is here.
You bastard! What kind of crazy game are you playing? Let her go now!
How pathetic you are. Let her go now? I don't know what she sees in you.
You son of a bitch! You're going to pay for everything you've done!
Come on. Tried to take her away from me. What are you up to? What are you up? Jack, remember. What are you up? What are you up? What are you up? Jack.
So, how the fuck do I deal with this?
What are you up to?
I don't know about you, but I was expecting this guy to be a bit scrawny, not a bloody unit. But to be fair, this fight was alright. It actually had a bit more to it. How it works is that he's basically impossible to face head on, so you need to find an alternative way. It didn't take me too long to find out that you can just run out of the church, and he actually refuses to leave. Outside of the church, I found some rocks, and from here, my brain cells started to work. So technically, what I can do is this. I can just throw a stone here.
Jack, what are you up to? Remember, when the clock strikes 6, you lose. What are you up to? You can't sneak in here unnoticed. Jack, remember.
Now I gotta run.
Hannah will be mine.
Just keep smacking him, and he's dead. There we go. Got him. It's locked with a key. Oh shit. Does he have it on him? He's got it on him. There we go. And that's it. That's what it's like to be buried alive. It ends with a long cutscene of the church burning down, and there you go. But you see, the lore goes a bit deeper here, because it turns out the man who snatched me girlfriend has deep connections with the Mafia. The Bootlegger's Mafia racing story on Steam.
Hello? Can I enter?
Good morning, Mr. Hopkins. It's great that you finally took the time to go to the bank. I'm sorry, but your unpaid taxes have exceeded the acceptable limit. The bank will have to foreclose on your house if it is not paid within 2 weeks. Here is the document that has all the details. I am sure you can find $5,000 before it's too late.
$5,000? Are you fucking kidding me? To get that much money in 2 weeks, it's unreal.
Am I playing as the guy that I killed in the previous game? What am I actually supposed to... Drive to your home. Oh, there's a map. Alright.
Man, I love this car.
You can see that my tash is just kind of like... It's like floating in front of my face. Oh no, what happened here?
Oh shit!
As you'll soon see, this is one of their least popular games. And it's one of those driving games where you don't get out of the car. Anyway, we already have another cursed cutscene.
Hello?
He just picks up the whole fucking thing.
The cops are coming to check me, and I've got a lot of alcohol in here. Help me out and I'll return the favor.
Jesus, Fred. What are you getting me into?
John, you need money, don't you? Hurry up. The cops will be at my place in a couple minutes.
Man, I've got to point something out here. Based on the cars, the tech, and even the loading screens, I have no idea what year this is. Let's just pause one of the frames for a second. Did you notice that? Did you notice his cap? That's a Monday truck. It doesn't matter, man, because I'm already on my way crashing into driverless NPC cars to meet an old friend about smuggling. It's the cleaning guy. It's the garbage guy I hired in the first game.
I need to get all the alcohol out of here, or I'll be caught red-handed. Well, that's it. Hurry up and go!
So I need to take the alcohol to my house. Did I actually pick it up? Oh, I've got it. That's the alcohol. Just some broken barrels in my car. Oh.
Police! Stop and surrender!
No, I never will. Shit. Shit. Okay, now I'm actually stuck. Police chases are a big part to this game, and you can't complete missions while they're on your tail.
I have to get rid of the tail first, or I won't be trusted to deliver anymore.
And in this particular situation, while escaping their radar, I took the opportunity to try and get out of bounds, but unfortunately, no luck there. Instead, I just ended up getting stuck in the floor for a bit before loading into basically the rest of the game. This is the main menu, and in here is a shop where you can buy faster cars, get upgrades to make said cars even faster, paint cars to make them look faster, and to make money for all of this, you have the mission map where you can select various jobs and explore the scenery.
Hey, hot girl on the billboard billboard. Don't distract me.
Yeah, that's right, hot girl. Don't distract me. I'm trying to drive off-road here. Naturally, the harder the job, the more money you make. And with said money, you can buy better cars to do harder jobs. It didn't take me too long to buy this piece of shit and get absolutely wrecked. I will not stop it immediately. What the... Oh, man. Oh, what? There's so many. Wait, what's happening? They're kind of pushing me towards the goal. What the f... Man, it's on... the police car's on fire.
Man, I love this car.
Okay, I got absolutely bodied. Penalty 100. Before this encounter, I already knew that I made a terrible purchase because I entered a race with it. Man, my car is way too slow for this. How am I supposed to even, like, compete? Look at them. I can't compete with that. I don't have the horsepower. Look how slow this is. I feel cheated. Do you know what? I'm rage quitting this one. It's kind of weird that the game starts you out with an A-tier race, but either way, I desperately needed a faster, stronger car than this. And here's where I discovered the make money fast, but not as fast as somebody like Spiffing Brit because he's actually smart trick. You see, these harder missions kind of suck because they take longer and damage to your car equals repair costs. Not to mention that most of the journey is off-road anyway, as that's the easiest way to avoid the police. There they are. Go this way. Better not let them catch me. So why not just repeat the first mission about 17 times for $40 a pop? Because with only one police car on the road and basically a straight line to the gas station, it's very quick and very easy. Honestly, the worst thing that happened was minimal collision and paranormal activity. What's this guy doing? He's just spawning back in. It may have taken some time, but it's still the fastest way to buy the best car in the game. Not just a good car for a specific job, the best in the game. And this was made very evident because without any upgrades, I actually did pretty good in the next race. Man, what kind of engines do they have? Is this like end game stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna come 5th place. At least it's not too bad, right? I'm gonna make no money from this. I think I have to come 1st place. Okay. 4th place made 50 quid. Isn't too bad. You can make a lot of money racing in this game, and even more with some upgrades, because coming 1st place yields the most amount. Similar to buying a car, the most expensive upgrade is just flat out the best. There's no fine tuning here, it's just very straightforward. And to be honest, with all the upgrades, besides going too fast, you'll basically win every race. Oh, shit! Damn it. No, it's doing so good. I mean it when I say it, maxing out this car didn't take long at all. I even gave it a paint job and explored the actual map just to see what other content was out there.
God damn it. This is the last thing I need.
I guess I can get away from them nice and quick, so I don't have to worry about this bullshit. Come on, man, let's just make it there. I think it's the wrong way. Oh, okay. Go this way, come on. There's like so many. I can't look behind me. Oh no, it's there, it's there, it's there. That's where I gotta go. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Let me get to the place, please. I'm like half health. Do you know what that means? I'm gonna make like half the money. Look at that. Besides the map being decently sized, it really did shock me how repetitive this game was. I mean, the racing itself is just on one track, with AI billboards and the same voice lines every few minutes.
Move! The winner is coming.
But the truth is, racing is the best way to make money. And I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the game, I was meant to pay off some debt, like $5,000, I think. So that became my main objective. I wanted to see what would happen if I made it to that point. Nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. I'm cutting down so much footage, so much time of me racing again and again and again, just to say nothing happens. I was grinding. The car was flipping out. I was getting annoyed. It was not fun. It was not fun going through that. In this discovery, I realized that they basically forgot to finish the game, or they forgot that they had like a main quest to start off with. This is a common theme with Geekon. They sell half-baked games at a high price that have some kind of potential. Like this has some foundations to it, but they never seem to invest any more time or money into any of these games. And talking about investment, who wants to buy an overpriced tent?
Today, I'm ready to get started. A new day promises to be full of opportunities. because there is always something special to be found in the world of real estate. Let's start with the computer. It is the window to the world of real estate and the key to success.
Well, this is it. My new job as a real estate agent, and similar to Parking Tycoon, we have an office with a computer to do business from. Throwing me right into it, the first task was to buy sleeping bags and head to the bus stop.
I have to walk to the bus stop and get to the other side of town.
You would not believe what I just found. I found like the real back rooms. Look at it. So I need to go to slums. This is level 1. Alright. These are the slums. A depressing utopia. I'm just going to turn that off for your sake. Right? I'm thinking about you. Whilst buying real estate. I can buy a tent. Oh, I can actually just enter. What? Into a tent. Oh, okay. I want this for 700.
Thanks, but I'll decline.
Okay. You drive a hard bargain. 720.
This is the perfect fit for me.
And that's how you do business. This is how it's done. This is what premium
real estate
is all about. Buying tents in a failing economy, flipping the Willy symbol at customers, praying to Davos for a stronger AI automated welfare state, and rinsing whatever's left from the slum dwellers so that I may eventually buy a house. Anyway, with this tent in hand, I can finally decorate the place. And with the property now ready to go, we can go back to the office, put it on the market, and find some lucky customer. Oh, it's you again. I need a house with values 1 to 2 at slums. Not now.
So unfortunate. Goodbye to you.
Alright, what about the twins? You need a house priced at that much? What? Sorry, sir. It appears that we've had a bit of a glitch in the system. It turns out that this is actually $6,000.
I'm not interested. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'll make a fair price. I'll change the price to about 30,000.
I'm sorry, but I don't have any interest in that.
I'm sorry, but this price is higher than I expected.
Yes. Well, we can probably change the price later if this guy doesn't work. Right, you're both looking for something. You just came back. We're gonna put this down to $100. $100. It's a fair price.
Yes, I'm open to considering this option.
I don't know why I appeared in the tent with you. What do you want to do next? Oh, you're viewing the property.
I'll have to say no.
Okay. You drive a hard bargain. Give me a second. I'll throw in another bed. How about that? You live in New York, it's hard times. Never mind, it's still going to be harder times. How about $90? I'm being super generous now. I've messed up, haven't I? Yeah, I've messed up. It took me a while to sell this property because I was kind of messing around. But you see, this game has 3 locations to buy and sell property in. However, this is probably where you're going to find yourself for most of the game. You'll go from selling tents at silly prices to containers and even a school bus. I only have $560.
No thanks.
The more you sell, the more you level, and eventually you can buy a new office to attract more wealthy customers. The main mechanic behind all of this is negotiation, and you only have 3 shots to strike a deal before rejection, which would be an issue if I didn't find the simplest of exploits.
I'll have to say no.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to come back, and you'll change. The person will change. Completely different person. Unfortunately, this made the game feel a bit more systematic, like there's no way to lose. But eventually, after a fair amount of grinding, I took a visit to the suburbs, and not only did I find the house that I escaped from in Buried Alive, but I also found just the right property for sale. I feel like I'm a real estate agent now. I feel like I can just I can invest into this property and just make it way more expensive. Alright, we found a way to get to level 4. Right, 4-star rating. It's just that the way to get there, it's not, I mean, it works. The best part about increasing the value of a property is that it literally means you can just place anything, anywhere. Forget bush supremacy, couch is the new thing. But when I got back to the office and slept in my bed, dread for what I've just done began to fill the air. I'm selling this for like 100,000. That's what I'm doing. 100,000. Easy money. Will not be sold in this office. Dude, this sucks. High price. I'm selling that at a high price. I don't care. No, I'm not selling it at that price. We're selling it at this price.
Thanks, but I'll decline.
Get out of here. You do not belong here. We're going to start off with this 65k.
That's what I need.
Done. Done deal. Apparently, I got fucked for that, right? But I sold the house, and they could enjoy it. They can have as many guests as they need. Thankfully, I did make some profit from this deal. I got my money back. However, instead of going to the city and buying a new office with said money so that I can actually sell homes at a higher price, I decided to buy a bigger house and I don't know, man, a shit ton of closets. Creative it may be, but a bad idea it also is. You see, for some reason, I thought I could just make the money back by selling more student accommodation in the slums. Not taking into consideration that that takes forever and it is very boring. It's a lot of the same stuff. It got to a point where I wasn't even speaking. I just went silent. And eventually, the idea of getting absolutely scammed started to seem like a good idea. So, I guess I have to sell this house, just to give you guys a tour. Got a lot of closets. This is the bedroom / closet room. And I have to sell this at a low price. Buddy, look, I know you got the budget, right? You're paying full price.
No thanks.
Damn, you're an asshole.
I'll have to say no.
Get the fuck out of my house. This place is worth way more. I'm gonna just sell this for like 62k.
Exactly what I was looking for.
17%. That's how much I messed up here. Basically, I got stuck in a situation where I was broke as hell, needed money to buy a property that I could actually sell from this office. And unfortunately, because I didn't have enough money, I had to go back to the basement office to sell more slum property. I told you we'd be here for most of the game. But at this point, I was basically done. However, I did gain access to the city. It's really nice. And I'm pretty sure it'd be quite fun to play dress up and just put everything together. Okay. Yeah, nah. How much is this? No. Oh, look at this. Now, this is nice. I thought that was a swimming pool for a second. And how much are you charging for this? Wow. You know what? I actually have about this much. Just like about 4k. Let's see if we can do that.
Thanks, but I'll decline.
They got one thing right with the flats. You get very little space for the price. I mean, just to give perspective here, the Buried Alive house, which was actually quite nice inside, was around the same price range for what you'd get in the city. And after looking at all these properties, I came to a similar point as I did in Parking Tycoon. I felt like I've seen everything. And in terms of unlocks, besides the last office, there really wasn't much else. So I did what any man in real estate would do, and opened up a hotel. Wait, that's not the next game. Oh yeah, no. We got Candy Monsters next.
Dear Ronnie, something terrible happened at the candy factory that I once created. I ask you to destroy everything that remains there.
Welcome to Candyland.
Yeah, mate, the game doesn't look like that. This is Candyland Sweet Survival, and it became clear very fast that most of the budget was spent on the trailer. I mean, if we want to talk about cool CGI and cutscenes, it starts off with an image slideshow that I'm not 100% sure is AI generated, but it kind of looks it. And we, as a child, are asked by our grandfather to go into this dangerous factory and save the day, I guess.
Oh my goodness, the day has finally arrived. We haven't seen a visitor to our factory in over 50 years. Hurry on through, if, of course, you can make it.
Okay, so let me guess. Something bad's gonna happen. This is essentially a puzzle game, not like Buried Alive, but it's coherent enough. Like, for example, you start with a simple place X amount of matching color to raise platforms. Then in the room after this, you need to place some cubes in a specific order to raise more platforms so that you can progress. Conceptually, puzzles in this game are pretty simple, but some, like this one, did require a bit of thought. But then there are the inhabitants. What the fuck? It's like Mr. Blobby. Man, that is bringing back some genuine childhood terror. Full. Okay. He can't fall and stuff. Can he go upstairs? I don't think he can. I think he just got bored of me. Okay, I can open toilet. Okay, they can't get through doors. That's actually a relief. So you can't really do much if he doesn't see me, right? I love the way they sound. What is he even saying? He says, "Hey, watch out, I want to come at you." I'd actually like to see somebody try and translate what they're saying. I genuinely have no idea. Anyway, when I figured out this platform puzzle, which to be fair, took a bit of brain power to figure out, I made it into the next area and was immediately confronted with one of those mind your step activities. Just like this. Just like, no! The whole goal of this little challenge is obviously to get to the other side, and you've got this signpost telling you which steps to take. Getting to the other side is easy, and when you get there you find one of two levers. But then you've got to go back, and you've got no guidance besides your own memory. And when I eventually made it to the other side, I had to find another lever. A door. Okay. Okay, buddy. The best thing about these guys is that they don't know how doors work. So while he was stuck in there, I went another way and found another lever. With both obtained, I baited and locked him out, leaving me free to progress to a room with a massive cake. Can I break this? No, I've got to break that with something. And I'm assuming it's got to be with this, right? So I've got to go up there. There we go, that's one. Alright. Oh, cool! I like it. There's some complexity. Man, I really do deprive myself of quality games, don't I? If I'm pointing this out as being something really substantial. Is it gonna roll down? Yay, you got a cutscene! That is beautiful. The little skid at the end. I'm not kidding, man. You can really see where the budget went. It definitely went to the trailer. Anyway, here's where things get interesting, because in the next room, there's this puzzle where we need to turn some valves and basically increase the liquid to a specific level for each one. These whiteboards tell you what level each one needs to get to, and once you've done it, you unlock the gun. Oh. I'm figuring this stuff out pretty quick. Oh, that texturing doesn't look good. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you can just keep looting candy ammo. Wait, so I can just spam this. Oh my god, I've got so much. All right, how fast can I fire this gun? All right, this is smart. So I've got to get him to come over here. I like this already. Get him to come over here, shoot him so it stops, and then I can stand on this. And that opens the exit. That's smart, I like it. You don't just shoot enemies to kill, you can slow them down, but you can actually use that as a puzzle mechanic. That's really cool. I was surprised to see a gun in a game like this being used as a tool, not just something to shoot and kill with. I found out later that you can also lure these sticky monsters by shooting the ground to get them to stand on pressure plates. It's really simple stuff, yet still kind of rare to find it in my niche. And with all that hard-earned ammo, I was unstoppable, shooting my ballistic gobstoppers in the mouths of anything that crept my way. You can kind of see through the floor. I wonder if I can... Ah! Oh my god, man. Jesus Christ. That was the only other variant in terms of enemies, by the way. And to be fair, this section was pretty cool, with a fairly complex puzzle that actually required some thinking. A scripted sprite jump scare going across the window, who I'm pretty sure didn't quite make it through the wall. And there's this lollipop machine that you need to activate in order to get a key. I feel like I'm in the pool rooms at the moment. Oh, okay, I'm doing this. Just want to let you know, game dev, I'm opening up my nice notebook for this, okay? Sweet. So, I need to do the numbers in order. So we got 5, 3, 2, I'm gonna do 6, 1, and then 4. Yay! It dumped out a brick. I'm gonna put it into the press, and then we're gonna make a lollipop. It's gonna be good. It's gonna work. Did I do this wrong? Uh-oh. Oh, then what, do I have to put it into one of these? Oh, I can see now. Just swap sides. But it worked. Hey! We got it. We've done it. Right, so now I need to put a lollipop on here, right? Let's get that. There we go. Nice. Press the button. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Very strange, but I don't mind. And a key just drops out of a lollipop just like that. Minus the floating arms, if I was to give some praise, it would be that there is a bit of creativity to at least the puzzle solving in this game. It's very simple stuff, but again, if you watch this channel, you know that there are usually a lot of steps missed in the fundamentals, let's just say that. But with this key in hand, moving forwards, besides a massive room full of smaller rooms full of these guys where you have to find a bunch of cakes, some additional puzzles that required a little bit of crowd control. It didn't really take too long to make it to the boss, and yes, there is a boss fight in this game.
You finally made it to me. You probably think I'm some kind of villain. But let me explain. Your grandfather and I crafted an amazing recipe where sweets aren't just treats. They're the salvation of humanity, the key to eternal life. Imagine a world without pain, sorrow, or aging, where every person, thanks to these treats, can experience everlasting happiness.
Look at what you've turned your people into, experimenting on them. They don't feel pain or sorrow because they don't feel anything. They're cursed with living forever, but it's not a gift. It's a punishment, and I'm here to free them from this burden. I have to destroy this place and that damned recipe that caused all of this.
You're as weak as your grandfather. Well, you've made your choice. You want to be one of us. Then you'll be one of the Millionaire who will fall in our path.
I don't know what to say, but I'm genuinely impressed. This has to be one of the weirdest boss fights I've ever had, and it's not because of that dialogue, no, it's because to defeat this boss, you just need to go and complete puzzles, 2 to be exact. They're both pretty simple, but there's no time limit, and while completing them, you're essentially locked in a safe room, so these guys can't get to you anyway. The whole point to completing these puzzles is that you activate one part of this gate, and once the final part of the gate is activated, you can finally take on the big guy. Did it. I got the gummy ball. Oh, they're eating him. Wait, I don't want to miss this. No. I guess I didn't miss anything.
During some tough trials, I finally managed to get my hands on that.
I can't believe I botched that ending. Well, there you go. That was the end of Candy Crush. And if you're curious, apparently the factory blew up. That was the end. But hey, look, there's a hotel game with a brassiere in the logo.
Over the years, my passion for the real estate business grew. I purchased this building and will make it the best hotel in the area where guests will feel special. First, I need to get the room ready for the guests to move in.
I've already got a good feeling about this. That feeling turned out to be very misplaced. The cracks formed faster than expected. This is nice. I got like a little... they just kind of went, yeah, well, let's put some roots here. What about water? Okay. Alright, man, fine. I get it. Invisible wall above the water. Minus the invisible floors, a first for me. The overall game concept was pretty good. You start with some cash to unlock rooms and buy decorations online in a similar format to the other job sims. With a bunch of essentials in hand, you can then start setting up rooms, but little did I know it would actually be scary. Right, the first thing I want to do is I want to get a sink. I'm going to make these rooms look nice. I'm not going to mess around like real estate.
I should get some sleep. I'll find a bed in the basement.
That scared the shit out of me, man. Tiredness is a thing in this game, and after setting up my first room with the most amazing dolphin shower you'll ever see, I go back to where I belong in the basement and get some much needed rest for the next day. Oh, hello. I need to just check your bed. Is it good? All right. Yeah, I think it's good. No stains. Check in. There you go. Have a nice rest. I'll check on them later. Hello? Huh! Did they enjoy their experience? Did I piss them off? With a customer secured, I got to work setting up the next room, but this time I included some essentials, like a judgmental portrait and a dark corner cup chair. And while I was doing that, my first customer left. So that's how you... what were you doing? What were you doing? Why would you... I hope that's clean. This is a cool concept. You actually have to tidy up the place after a guest leaves. I like the fact that you have to pick up the bedding and throw it in the laundry downstairs, then bring it back once it's clean and put it back on the bed. I don't know what my filthy little guests were getting up to though, but mopping is very much required. What are also required are wine cabinets and lights. I actually forgot to give the rooms any kind of lighting, and I only found out about that thanks to a review left by a guest. It's a pretty cool concept here. You need to get good reviews to level up faster, and it also recommends what's missing from the room, but it doesn't really go any further in this game. All you need are just lights, wine coolers, and then everything else just adds value to the room. But once I got those things in place, it didn't take too long for me to reach level 2, and with level 2 comes the main content. In a minute, yeah? In a minute. Jesus Christ. You want a place to sleep? Good sir. Here we go. Right, we got a whole bunch of cleaners. This is where the game starts. Yeah, why not? And let's get somebody else. We'll just hire the one. Okay, that must be the cleaner, right? Is this like just another NPC? Oh, it's the cleaner. Here we go. I already forgot your name, so I guess they're just gonna sort shit out for me now, and I don't have to worry about it. They actually clean the place. Is that? Oh, they do. Let's welcome our employees. Hey, welcome to the Green Forest Hotel. I hope you enjoy your employment. I think that went well. Of course, this is the main draw to the game for some unknown reason. And you know what I like about the cleaners? They mop, they pick up trash, they even take the dirty laundry to the basement, put it in the washing machine, and take it back to the room. It doesn't take much to impress me. 10 out of 10. They all look the same. I hired more. Hello, good sir. You want a room today? Oh, sorry. I just need to check room 108 to see if it's okay. As you can see, you have drinks over here, a lot of nice things. Of course, in here, we have a LAN party's worth of toilets. You can shit with your friends, but I wouldn't recommend pissing. Not enough space. I've got to be honest with you, that was my third reset of this game, and at this point I was just done with it. You see, in the first run, I overextended and spent all of my money. The problem is that it takes forever to make money, and I wouldn't be so brief here if it wasn't for the fact that nothing really happened. Everything that I've shown you is pretty much everything there is to see. It was so boring that I genuinely sat by the window feeling sorry for myself before attempting a more optimized run. Second time round, I made sure to upgrade only a few small rooms to the best of my ability. And even then, the game slugged on. When I realized that again, you can just place whatever, wherever to increase the room's value, the meaning of playing dress up with each room lost its touch. And with such a small amount of content to play with, there's not really much to do. So in the end, I just gave up. But little did I know, I was about to stumble upon a hidden gem. So this is how you get customers in this game. What? You can make them fly. This is Cyber Internet Club Simulator, and my god, is there a disturbing amount of ragdoll footage in this game. Anyway, this time my job is to run an internet cafe, and after a blatant lie from myself...
For a very long time, I'd been saving up money to start my first business.
You'll get a chance to explore this small but somewhat detailed area in which you'll operate your business. There's a person floating over there for some reason, a market to buy tech from, and the cafe itself just around the corner. Open the garage door. Hey! And we've got to figure this out. Can I put this on? Move to inventory. Pick this up. Inventory. Where do I put this? In a bin? That's not a bin. That's a can of paint. But similar to the last games, the way you start here is by cleaning up the place. There's a tip around the corner, so it's not too difficult. And setting up a PC is actually quite immersive. First, you place a table down, and then you just place the individual components you need for a setup. There's a level of freedom to it, so you can kind of place it however you want. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have a monitor at the time, but that's no problem, because all I had to do was go down to the market, buy this one, and take it back to the shop. Also, around the corner is a loan shark, and you can start off by, well, taking a $500 loan, which of course I did. Don't worry, we'll see this guy later. He's not that scary. But with things set up, it's now time to open the shop. Open. It's open now. Customers, you can come in and use my internet cafe. Hey, hey. Oh, I didn't realize I could just You alright? How do I get rid of him? Oh. No way. No way. They finally did it. They finally made a good game. What are you playing? Is that like Age of Empires? Is that actually from Age of Empires? Did they just steal that? Look at his face. It's fine. You can just chill there for now. Alright? You're good. How's that even possible? Next customer, please. You want to use the PC? Go for it. Yes, sir. Please come and use the computer. It's totally fine. I haven't laughed like that in a long time. Like, you don't understand. I was crying. It's not the first game in this video that will make me cry laugh like that, but I will admit the ragdoll physics ruins me. I do have to say, though, it was kind of disturbing how many customers I spaghettified in the walls. Although, of that being said, some did deserve it. Not on my watch. You know what that means. You gotta get into the wall. He was actually the one person who didn't make it into the wall, but you can tell that they tried to embrace the shitpost here. They were clearly having fun when making this game. And if those sound effects weren't enough evidence, then take a look at the delivery driver when you place an order online. Look at this gaming console table. That's something you'd find in like the room of some rich kid. Ah! Thank you for the money. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna order. Wait, is it? It's the guy. It's the delivery guy. Thank you. Sorry, sir. No more customers for now. You can become a part of the setup. Wait, you were already here. There you go. We have biocomputers. Hey, hey, back in the wall. What are you doing, huh? Who do you think you are? The fact that you have to actually pick up stuff and throw it inside adds to that level of immersion, and after installing a copy of the hit new Parking Tycoon, that level of immersion peaked. What? No way. That's how it works? That's how it works. That's how you install games. Oi! You try to get revenge. This is a great example of it's the little things that count, and I'm sure you've heard that before, but man, is it a missed opportunity for them not to show clips of their own games when you install one. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how many games you install or what kind of game you install, it's always the same GIF each time. I even went to the trouble of reusing an old table just to show off my collection, but I guess the cat is just more important than Geekon's finest. We got enough now to buy some other things, like... Fuck it, I'm gonna buy this. Look! We got a RoboVac! It's getting all the stuff. Let's get a door upgrade as well. Look at it. Ah, it's so cool. Room 2. Fuck yeah, man. And now I can put the food... Yeah! The fridge works. Is the RoboVac gonna... The RoboVac's gonna clean up. I'm just gonna leave him to it. There is a decent amount of content to look forward to when upgrading the cafe. Like, for example, similar to the last job sims, you can hire employees. And trust me when I say this, after unlocking the kitchen, the waitress is so helpful. I'd argue that the snacks and beer sold more than the actual gaming PCs themselves. Like, it wouldn't stop. I like the fact that you can buy snacks on your way to work and restock the fridge each morning before opening shop. But unfortunately, I found out later that the fridge space never refreshes, meaning that once a tray is done, the game forgets to actually remove it. So technically, the fridge has a bit of a timer to it until you can't place any more snacks or beer. Anyway, whatever. To help out with all the goofy ass theft, I also hired some security. And would you look at that, this guy's actually useful. Also, you may have noticed that the place is starting to look pretty nice now. And thankfully, it didn't take too long to get to this point, because with the price people are willing to pay just to watch the same GIF, which is essentially enough to buy their own setup, makes the whole money-making process very easy. And you know what? Just to extort my customers further, I installed a VR station. How you doing, man? Having fun? VR, never again. Quick note about the ragdoll physics again. I was really proud of myself for using a body just to remove money that got stuck in the ceiling somehow. Will this work? Oh, this might just work. It worked! I actually can't believe that worked. With business booming, I eventually unlocked the toilet, added more lighting, and even set up a console area with a super cool controller desk. Now, for some reason, it requires you to have 2 controllers per desk, even though only one person can use it at a time. And I'm gonna be honest, when a customer did use it, I wasn't impressed. That's it? That's it for the console? It's just the same shit. I need to cook the devs for a little bit here because I enjoyed this game a lot for what it was. And no, it wasn't just because of the funny ragdoll physics. It's because it actually felt like I was running a little business. You have bills to pay, and if you don't pay, then the power goes off. Closing up shop actually felt like closing up shop. You would turn the power off, close the shutters, and go back home. But again, they just didn't really take it any further. Before I knew it, I had seen and upgraded everything. That's not a bad thing to complain about either. It just means as a customer, I wanted more. But am I gonna get more? I don't know. Their last post was on the day it came out, and there don't appear to be any significant changes or updates ever since. I mean, who would blame them when you look at their upcoming games? There's so many. It's a shame because these guys have still managed to make some pretty fun games, as is evident with their first co-op experience, Shark Siege, a terrible game that had me crying more than the ragdoll situation. Yeah, the water just feels like a void below.
It's attacking the ship.
That.
The fuck? The whole aim of this game is that you need to take out the big shark. That is it. That is the goal you aspire to achieve. You start off in the water stranded with nothing more than a bunch of useful junk and a currently floating boat. What is this? What is this? It's just sinking. The boat's just sinking. The only problem you have whilst in the water is that it doesn't take too long for the shark to appear. You can drive your boat around in this endless sea, but when the shark comes for you, it will take a piece of the hull with it. Thankfully, it doesn't take too much to repair each hull, but the constant worry of going out into the waters can make things complicated. However, there are things like this, floating sheets of metal that you can climb on to save your life. Use. Oh, I can use this. I can jump on. Now, there is crafting in this game, and I'll be very honest here, I didn't explore it much, and playing solo wasn't very fun. Content-wise, you can basically see everything there is to be seen in one frame. So then, what about with friends? Alright guys, so here's the thing, just collect whatever you can find. We need planks of wood, we need planks of metal, we need all that stuff. Shark is coming. So what's gonna happen is it's basically gonna ram the boat. And you need to go below deck and repair the damage, and that's it. I think we need to make enough to get a spear in the thing to kill the shark. So that's the whole goal. Oh! It's hitting it. It's hitting the boat.
How do you even patch something up? Oh god.
Oh, you need the hammer. God. You need the hammer. Yeah, I didn't really explain anything because there's no tutorial. So I've already...
Ow! I can't see anything.
I'm so sorry. I can't... I'm trying to do my job. It's hitting us again. It's hitting us again. Get the fuck up.
By the way, am I black? Like, in-game?
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Oh, your name doesn't come up. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, they didn't really get consistency going.
Oh god.
Can I heal you now?
The second life?
Apparently. No, I'm just eating stuff.
I'm somewhere I shouldn't be.
Uh-oh, what happened?
There's a metal sheet in the cabin of the boat, and I stood on it inside the boat, and I'm in the wall.
Ow.
Oh, you've gotten out. It was kind of funny.
Oh, fuck, I'm in here as well, man. Let's see if I can kill this shark with a dynamite.
The shark is pretty chill at the moment.
I don't know, Marek.
I think he might be taking pity on us.
The shark might be coming back. Oh, he's going in.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming.
To be attacking. Is there still water in here?
Take that.
Why the fuck is he making T-Rex noises? I am
It's a fucking kaiju, man. Oh, sorry, that was my TNT.
You have TNT?
No, it's dynamite.
Shut up. I was so close to making a handgun.
Well, that sounded like a threat.
Oh, he's going back. He's going back.
Kaiju's coming back. Oh no! Oh no!
That was so much stuff.
Sigi just died. I'm drinking beer. Shark Siege with the lads.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Turn off the mic. It sounded like somebody just ripped off like the fattest fart. Now there's police in the background. What the fuck is going on? Man, I genuinely had a lot of fun playing this with friends. It's for the same reason you'd play any bad game or watch any bad kind of movie. It's funny, especially when the harpoon comes into play with all the glitches surrounding it. Quick, put it in the thing before the ship sinks.
Where's he gone?
And then press F and then you can... Yeah, alright, let's see where he is.
Fucking thumb here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right there. Quick, get him. Oh!
Oh, that is a lot of damage.
Oh, it actually pulls on. What the fuck?
Flipped him upside down.
What the fuck is going on?
What the heck? Is he in the sky?
He's in the fucking sky.
Look up.
Get him!
This is...
It's ascending. Oh my god, it just threw me off.
Oh, God.
I don't feel safe. I do not feel safe right now.
Underwater.
Got him. I got him.
I'm going in.
Did I die? What's going on?
Yeah, I just...
He's going down.
You got him. You got him. Fuck yeah. Oh man. Surprisingly, it wasn't actually too hard to kill the shark. We managed to do it again, and it's a big enough of a threat to feel like an achievement.
Oh, that is.
Here,
got him. I got him. I'm pulling. I'm pulling. I'm pulling. We got him. Quick. Go, go, go. Stab him. Stab him. Yes. Come on. Yes. Easy game. Of course, even with friends, content is sparse. So much so that we even went as far as we could just to find a bit of land. But after seeing all the junk teleport along with us, all we found was that you can just survive the sinking ship while using the harpoon. Only for the water effects to eventually disappear and leave a floating shark, I guess. With these 8 games, Geekon have proven that they do have good ideas. But the issue is execution. They just don't really follow through with it. Each game had something to it, and it's the reason why I dumpster dive on this channel. You never quite know what hidden gems you're gonna find. Now, I feel it's worth bringing this up because it was just a bit weird. The developers from some of the games changed from Geekon to Ecoverse Core. I don't know if this is a rebrand or if this is in fact the way these types of studios multiply, but those were all of their currently available games, and they've released another. They've released another. I didn't even see that. Thank you so much for watching, and of course a massive shout out to all of my supporters both here and over on Patreon. You guys have helped me to go a bit more weekly with this kind of stuff. Every now and then we'll have a big video like this, but in between we'll have more of those singular reviews, so just look out for those thumbnails. And of course finally a personal shout out to all of my Wicked Slayers and Cyber Wizards. Gibbles by the Dozen, the Cuddly Bot, Negadan, the One with Severed Toes, Abby, the Meatly, Ali.Lair, Simon Baker, Mike MW, Spooky, King Delirious, Arcadius, Adam, Scotched Eggs, Big Ram, Grimber, Ninja Cat 8, LetterOpener.mp3, Julie, Borky, Callum, Ambassador Arse, Dante's Face, The Smiley, and Skullduggery. And I'll see you next week for more Peak.